Welcome viewers, this is teacher Moses again, and now today, due to demand, I've had people requesting that I do a full lesson on Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Access, PowerPoint and Publisher. So today I decided to start with Microsoft Word lesson 1, and we shall be continuing with our lesson until we finish Microsoft Word. Then we'll jump over to the other program. So here, as you can see, this is Microsoft Word. I'm using 2016, and you can see in my first window, as I opened my program, these are the templates that Microsoft Office Word comes with. And on the other side, on the left pane, you see this is the recent document that I've interact with. Now in this case, I'm going to start with a blank document, which I'm going to show you how you can use some of the tools that are within the Microsoft Word program. Now in this case, if you can see from the top to bottom, this first we call it the first line here, the first bar here, up here, we have the title bar, which has been written, the document Word. I think this is the first topics in Introduction to Computers. One has to learn this. The second thing you see down here is the menu bar, which consists of File, the Backstage view. Then we have Home tab, we have Insert tab, we have Design tab here, we have Layout tab, we have References, Mailings, Review, Acrobat, and View. Now down here we have all the tools that every tab comes with. So in this bar we call it toolbar. Then down here we have the workspace, and after the workspace, down here above the taskbar, we have the status bar that shows the user how many pages he has opened. In this case, you see here I have the first we have one page 1 of 1. I have not typed anything. In case I type the word greetings like this, you will see it will tell you that I've typed one word, because these are full word. The greetings is one word. If I type the word there like this, then it will tell you I've typed 2 words. If I separate them in several segments like this, it will count them as 5 words. As you can see, GR, EETI, NGS, NT, and E, it is separated, so it counts them like separate wordings. Now let's start with here the File tab. The File tab, we have the information here. We have the new when you want to create a new document, you don't need to close this one so that you create a new document. You can just click File, then create a new document, whichever the document you decide. Then open here gives you some of the recent words that you've interacted with. Here you can choose, perhaps you typed it a few days ago or a few hours ago, so you just come to File, then you come to Open. You will find all of the documents that you've created before now. Then you have the format of we have Save here. Save means you save the same document, you save the document that you are currently using. But Save As gives you an option of saving. Perhaps I have this document, I save it like today, then I decided to change some things, then I save it with another word. I can save it with tomorrow work, something like that. So you use the word save as. Then you can save as Acrobat, you can print, you can share with whichever format you want, you can export as it has given you the formats here. Then you can close the document. Then the accounts here, it gives you the option of activating your document. Now today let's start with the home tab here. I want to show you some of the tools. I hope in my first lessons I dealt with headings. I'm not dealing with headings again. And I dealt with breaks. I think I dealt with breaks in layout. But today I want to deal with this part first in my first lesson. Then if you can see in my toolbar, after I've clicked my home tab, down here you see several sections being divided, like clipboard, then you see a bar, then font, a bar, then paragraph, then a bar, style, then a bar, editing, then a bar. Such things, you can see them there. Now in this case, see here in the first segment, we have like cut, but it's not active. We have copy, it's not active. Paste, it is there but it's not active. And format painter, the only thing that is active is format painter. Then we have three options of cut, copy, and pasting. Three options. The first option, let me say I'm using the word greetings like I typed. If you see, after I highlight the word greetings, then automatically cut comes active and copy comes active. And also after cutting, if I click cut, then paste becomes active because it assumes that I want to paste it somewhere. So the only thing I'll do, I'll just click paste, and paste gives me three options. I can decide to use the first option that keeps the source formatting. Then I have this next one, merge formatting. Then I have the next one that I call keep text only. Then I decide to use I can use any here because I'm not formatted my text yet, so I'll just click the first one. But I can decide to change, to highlight and increase my font here. Perhaps I put italic. Then after highlighting, then I copy. I'm not cutting. Cutting means removing that thing there, but copy means you are just taking a sample of what it is there. Copy. Then I want to click there, then press enter. After pressing enter, I want to go to paste option. Option 1 gives me the original that I typed there. Option 2 gives me the same. Option 3, let's see, it gives me the same. Let's see, let me highlight this, then I give it a color like red. Let me see. Then I highlight, then copy. After copying, press enter. Let me see again. Option paste. The first keep source gives me red. The second options give me red, and the third option gives me the same. But it is supposed to be changing. It's supposed to be changing. We'll see that later. No problem. We'll understand later. No problem. Now the next thing is format painter. For example, I change this format and I change my font here to Arial black, and then my color should be blue like this. I increase the font, yes, like that. Then this is when the format painter comes in. After highlighting my text like this, I'll click the word format painter here, up here, then paint the brush over this text, then it matches my text down here. Then if I wanted this text, this one, to match the first greetings, this one black here, then I'll highlight first this one and I take format painter and I paint to this one. It will change, making it looking the same as this one. right? So it is as simple as that. So Format Painter helps you to copy. It works like copying, but it paints what you wanted the other text to look like the other one. Perhaps you wanted these greetings to look like this one. You can highlight this, then highlight this first. This is the original text, and you wanted this one, the above one, to look like this one, the blue one. So I'll highlight the blue, take the Format Painter, then highlight with this brush. You will see a brush. You see a brush with a highlight it just like that. It depicts what you formatted there. Now down here, after every segment, you can see a launch button here. Every segment has a launch button because there are some of the tools that would not be enough to fit this place. So if you miss some of them, just click in this launch button and you'll find some of the missing part in your document. Let's go to this next segment. I have here the segment of font. This is when font is just the type of text that you are using to type. We have several texts that we have here. In my case, I have more than hundreds of them here, starting, and if you can see them, they are arranged in alphabetical order from top to bottom. From A, we have A's, we have B's, we have C's, we have D, and so on up to I have until Z. Yes, I have until Z. So doesn't matter, depending with your client. They might tell you to use a specific font like this one. I'm using Calibri body. In this case, I can decide to use Arial Black. Sometimes a client can choose whichever the font that they decide to use. So the only thing that you can do, just come highlight your document here, come to this part, click this drop down arrow, pick any of the fonts that you want, pick any of the fonts that you wish to use, and then you'll format your document the way you want. You'll format your document the way you would wish. This is how you can change your font. This is how you can change. I'm changing to Calibri. I'm changing to Arial Black, like that one. I can change to, let me say, Impact. I love Impact here. Impact. Let me remove from italic, like this one. Just like that. So if you want to change the font, font type, we call it font type, click here. You will change, you'll find these several type of fonts. Then down here we have the size, the font size. After the font type, we have the font size. We call it the font size. So this helps you to change the size of your text from 8. If you can see, my document is changing here. Watch here, from 8, 10, growing up to 72. So this part limits you to 72. But if you want to go beyond 72, don't bother. Just come to this A after it. If you can see, it says increase font size, or control plus. You can click control plus greater than. It gives you the same thing. And this one increases. This one decreases. And if you can see here, it changes. See here, it decreases, and it tells you 110, 100, 90, 80, 72, downwards. If you can increase here, click this one several times, it increases to up to, wow, 300 and above. See, that is the simplest way to increase your document. This is you can, after when you want to increase, just use control plus greater than sign, or control plus less than sign to decrease. Then after that we have here some of the way you can format your document from sentence case, capitalize each word, such things and such. You don't need to bother when typing your document in Microsoft Word. Don't bother which font you have used. Perhaps you are typing in capital letters or small letters. Just type first, then you'll come format it later. That's how you can format your document easily using this part. And then down here in the next line, we have the bold. You can bolden your document. You can bolden your characters. Like, let me use this one. You can bolden the document. You can bolden this one. You can bolden this one. Yes, bolden, like bold. See, bold. This one doesn't come well. Let me use this bold. You see, it becomes bold. This is bold. Then italic is already there. Italic. This is italic. If you can see, if I give this one italic, it bends a little bit. See, it bends. This is italic. Then next we have underline. You can underline using this one, underline, and we have several options here. Several options like double underline. We have thick underline. We have dotted underline. We have dashed underline, next and next and next and next, such things. Wavy. We have dot underline, such things. So you can choose the options under the underline. Next we have the strike through like this. You can see it cancels or it strikes through the text. Then next we have let me type here, for example, centimeter square. So I have this one. I have this one, we call it subscript. Centimeter square. No, some centimeter squares needs superscript like this. Then something like H2O like that one. H2O needs subscript. You highlight 2, then click subscript like this one. Click subscript and it will help you. This is subscript and this is superscript. So subscript puts the character below and makes it smaller, and superscript keeps the character above, keeps it smaller. The next one we have the effect, font effect, like this one. I can choose to highlight, then I give it whichever the effect that I want. See, wow, it becomes so nice, like these ones. So nice, like these ones. See, so you can change your document and make sure that such things happens. Another thing is that let me use this greetings. Let me use this greetings copy, Control C, and then enter, Control V to paste. That's the shortcut, Control V to paste. So the other one is when you're highlighting, you can highlight this and pick the color that you want to highlight your text with. This one highlights the text. See, you can highlight your text with this one. After highlighting, if you want to remove, highlight, then come inside here and say no color. It will remove the color. If you want to highlight, make sure you come inside here and pick whichever the color that you wish. If it's a big text, if it's a bigger text, let me use this text. Let me come here and let me paste this one here. Yes, so if I want to highlight, this text examines the foundational principles, for example, of grammar. I want to highlight the word grammar, so I'll make sure that I come here, then I put highlight there, and builds upon. Want to highlight that one, like that one. So that is the function of that one. Then we have the color, font coloring. This is font color. If I want to change this one to red, like this one, and I can choose to highlight H2O. I say 2 only becomes blue, like this one, and this one 2 only becomes, let's say, blue. This one becomes red, this one becomes yellow, or light blue. Let me use light blue. Highlight here, click this drop down arrow, then blue, like this one. So it changes your font just like that. So if you want to change your font, even this one, if I want to change, I highlight, then I come here, I give it whichever the font that I like, I wish is nice for me. So this is how you can use these tools to arrange your documents. Then let me do this. I show you very quickly this other side. For example, let me highlight all these things, highlight all of them, then I come, if I want to destroy everything or rub every format that I've done, I just click this A here with a rubber. It clears all formatting. So I just clear like this, just click once and it clears every format that you've done, except highlights only. So if you want to remove the highlights, just click no color, highlight that part that you highlighted, then remove, say no color, click there and say no color. Now in this case, I want to show you another thing. Control C for copy, then Control V for pasting, Control V for pasting, like that. So in this case, I want these headings to be bold. I increase like that one. This one, headings to be bold. Highlight there, bold, like there, and let's say like that, bold, increase the font. Then I wanted to say that this is my work for today, like that. So I'll format it, give it a bolder font, then like that, my work for today, and that is okay. So that's when the I'm dealing with paragraph now. So we call them alignments. We have the left alignment, center alignment, right alignment, then justify. So I want to align this one, the first heading that I've created here is aligned left. If you can see, my document is aligned to the left. On the right side, it's not well aligned because my document has chosen the side of left alignment. So I want to align this heading to the center. So I'll use the second alignment, or Control E. You can click Control E or click this second one. It will take your heading to the center. If you want to take it to the right, click the third one. If you want to bring it back to the left, click this one, just like that, to make your work easy. Then after that, if I want to align all this to the center, I can click this one to the center, like that one, just as simple as that one. I just highlight everything, click center alignment, it takes the order. If I want to align to the right, it's okay, that is its work, or to the left. So that's how you can use this, instead of using tab or tab like this one, or spacing. Some of the people normally use spacing like this, but that is not right. So if you want to do these things professionally, just use everything. Microsoft Word, Office has provided you with everything you would want to use and make your work easy and organized. So in this case, I want to align this to the center. Then let me cut this. Remember, highlight, then come to the left here, cut. I want to join with this. I'm assuming it is the same paragraph. Then come here, paste, like that one. Then I want to cut this, cut. Then I want to join with this, then click here, then paste. So I want to align this one. Let me remove this one. I want to align this justified. In most cases, I always love using justified. Control C for copy, then Control V, paste. I want you to see this very well. So I highlight all of this. I highlight all of them. If you want to highlight everything, you can just use Control A, but I don't want to highlight everything. I'm just highlighting the paragraphs. Or you can just click here at the beginning of the word this, then the beginning of the paragraph, then at the end here, hold the shift down, hold shift, then click here. It will highlight the part that you want. So you can also decide to right click and copy, and right click and paste. That's also the way forward. So I want to align this. I can highlight align to the center, if you can see. Then I can decide to align to the right, if you can see also, but I wanted to align justified. If you can see, justified organizes my document very well. Now see, it is aligning on the left and it's aligning on the right. In most cases, those people who write books or magazines, not necessarily magazines, but books, novels and such things, they normally use justified. Justified is the best, and we recommend anyone who is writing large documents like reports, books, such and so on, just use justify alignment. Then next we have bullets. We have bullets up here. We have bullets here. You can choose. You can choose the one that you wish to use. We have bullets here, like this one. See, and if you can see, I customized mine. I see I can make it like Facebook. I can make it like this one with a flowery. This one is customized. I can show you how to customize. So you just click. If you don't want the one that the Microsoft Word has provided, just come here and define new bullet. Click define new bullet. Then you can choose whether it's symbol or picture. So in this case it's a picture. Click picture, then go to your internet or to your computer. In my case, I'm going to my computer. Then I'll choose any picture that I wish to use. In this case, I want to use this one, and I click OK. Then it appears. See, I've created this one for myself. So you can customize your bullets if you want. So that is it. Now after there, I can change my bullets to numbering, Roman numbering. And remember, I'll come show you how to do numbering. You can mix both Roman numbers and English numbering. I'll show you in our next lesson. When we reach there, I'll show you how to create a booklet with or a book with Roman numbers and English numbering. I'll show you. So I can change this to my numbering. Can click to numbering. Remember, you highlight first, then give it numbering. You can type all your document the way you want. After finishing, come format. In most cases, I always advise computer users, everything that you want to format, just type first. Finish typing, then come format the way you would wish to format your document. Finish typing, then come format the way you would wish your document to look like. So that is the best thing to do. Now in this case, we have another numbering here, but this one we'll tackle it later. Then we have spacing. We have spacing here. We can decide to use spacing like this one. Spacing, let me show you. See the way they are giving our spacing. Yeah, you have spacing here. Have spacing here. You can decide to use spacing or line spacing options. If you click line spacing options, it will give you some options here, but we'll handle it later in our next lesson when we reach to that very particular space. And you can also remove spacing after paragraph. You can also remove spacing after paragraph like that. A paragraph becomes closer to each one down here. So the next thing is this one. We call it shading. I want to shade this paragraph. If you don't need to highlight this one, just click anywhere within the paragraph and pick the shading. It will highlight all your paragraph. You don't need to highlight in this case. This is not like this one, the first one that we used to highlight. This one you must highlight. If I click this one and I show it the cursor, it doesn't pick the color unless you highlight, then give it a color that you want, like that one. But the other one, this one that we are talking about here, just click anywhere and show it the color that you wish to shade your document, like that one. If I want this one to become green, I'll come here and show it the green color. If I want this one, I come here, show it whichever the color that you wish. You arrange your document the way you want to highlight it. So that's the way you can shade your document. Then in the other case, next here we have let me highlight this one. We have the boxes here. We call them borders. We call borders. So the border, see the way it is doing to my document. If you put a border left, it puts something left here. If I click left, see it has put a line on the left of my document. I highlighted all the paragraphs. So let me say no border. See, it removes. Let me shade only two like this. Then if I click here, I put the right, it gives me the right. If I put the top, bottom, like this one, it changes. If I put all of this like that one, it does like that one. So if you put this one outside border, just like that, inside, it works in one line, just like that. So this one is for creating borders, and I think I'll show you when we reach where we'll be creating tables. I'll show you how to use this one also. It works so much, it works so better. Good. Now after this we have indent here, and I'll show you indent. This one is the left indent, you decrease, and this one is the right indent, increase. So if in this case I am in the left indent already, I've decreased my paragraph, but I want to increase the indent, like that one. You can use that in creating a space, perhaps for picture. In this case, I want to decrease this one from the right. I want to decrease this one from the right. It doesn't work, but I can increase to the right, just like that one. You can create another picture, for example, insert picture. You come to this place, click here, and then wrap text. Always when inserting picture, make sure when inserting picture, always wrap text. Normally I use behind or in front. In most cases you use in front of text, so that you may be able to use your picture very well. So see that I've created my picture here, and things are working well. You can decide to copy, hold down the control keys, then copy and put it, hold shift to put it in a straight line, like that one. Yes, until you make your document so complete. Then we have the sorting tool here. In this case, I cannot sort my text because perhaps I break. Let me break it like this. I break like this one. I break like width, like this one. Yes, both like that one. Let me remove the pictures, or let it remain the same. So after that, I sort minus. Let me sort like this one, and after that I sort ascending order, like this one. If you can see, my document is arranged from B, then this one is I, then T, then T, then T, then T, then this one is T, 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 if you can see, then W. See, paragraphs are arranging. If I decide to arrange it to descending order, I'll highlight, then come here, sort to descending order, then see it starts with W, then it ends with I here. So that's how these things works. So I think we'll finish there. I believe you have understood. If you liked it, just don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Please subscribe, like, and share. We shall meet in the next lesson when we will be handling in the insert tab. God bless you. See you next time.